Here's what you're gonna see in this video. Ready, set, go! Hey guys, what's going on? RC Knockout. I am back with another video. Now, I figured I have my X-Maxx out over there, got the Baja out. I did a little bit of an analytical comparison between the Hpi Baja 5B and my Traxxas Xmaxx, but now actually gonna go and drive this thing. So I'm gonna kind of compare the two. Got one ramp set up right here, and let's just see if we can get this thing started. Number one. Heavy on would help. No wonder it wouldn't start, guys. I totally forgot to turn the thing on. I was pulling the pull start for like 15 times. I'm like, why is this thing not starting? Totally forgot to turn the power on. See now if it'll go. Kind of rich. Definitely loud. The brakes aren't working great on this right now. This is only rear brake, I should point out. Wow. If these tires actually hook up pretty well, guys, with the Badland type tires. Got a ton of grass all over it. Maybe I'll try lining it up to do a little bit of a jump right here. I mean, it's getting some air after it gets, once it comes off that jump, it really pulls that front end up. Pause. Spoiler alert, both machines brake, so you're going to want to stay tuned to see what happens to both of them. Also, like and subscribe. Play. Things running well so far, guys. It's gonna destroy the yard. Look at that. It really feels like you're driving something more than just an RC car. It feels like you're driving like an actual automotive machine. It's hard to explain. Ooh. Hey, landed right side up. This thing rips, guys. Those tires really do dig in pretty well. As you can see, with these hostile nightmare tires, look how dirty this thing's gotten though, guys. So much grass and stuff all over it. But these hostile nightmare tires are a lot like a Badland type tire, and they actually dig in really well, at least on this surface. Let's do another launch maybe. Ready? Get set? Go! So yeah, this thing, if it grips up, this thing will wheelie. But it won't hold it for very long, obviously. I think my clutch might be going out. I think I just burnt out my clutch. Oh well, that happened. Look how dirty and filthy this thing is with grass. It was fun while it lasted though. Alright, I'm going to turn this thing off. Actually, we'll use the kill switch. There we go. Use the kill switch. And that turns it right off. The low battery light's going off on this. So we're just gonna flip that off. And that's basically the Baja, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. All right, guys. Just finished up the Baja. I do think that I might have completely burnt up the clutch on that, but the clutches on those are fairly easy to replace. Because it looks like the drive shafts and everything are still intact. And it still spins where it doesn't feel like it's the spur gear or the pinion. So I think it's the clutch. It's having problems engaging. But now we have the X-Maxx, and the X-Maxx, of course, is a little bit different of a startup. Got it all hooked up, running 8S, of course. These are 6,500 milliamp Yomi power. What are these? 60C discharge rate, 6,500 milliamp Yomi power 4S packs. There we go. Not quite as dramatic of a startup. They're signifying we're running 8S, of course. You can see how the Baja really ripped up the yard. This thing, of course, is running an 18-tooth pinion and a 50-tooth spur gear. I have to say, this just doesn't feel the same once you go from driving a gas-powered RC to going and driving it electric. It already just doesn't feel like the same amount of power. It's weird to describe. I mean, I'm sure it has just as much, if not more, power than the Baja. It just doesn't feel the same. Like I was saying, it feels more like you're driving a toy. Ooh. Ooh, hopefully I didn't break anything. So let's see about a bit of a wheelie. Ready, set, go! Those tires do not want to hook up though, but it will wheelie. It definitely has the power all day to wheelie. Just the grass is all wet. Yeah, it definitely doesn't make the same noises as the Baja, that's for sure. But it's, like I said, it's not going to bother all your neighbors. Baja actually has a better turning radius than this thing does. ready, set, go! I think I might have some 6S tires on the back of this. These really just want a balloon. Whoops. Ooh. Definitely is not down on power, that's for sure. Oops. All right, this is the easier way to do it. There we go. The Baja feels faster in the yard, but like I said, when you combine it with the noise of the exhaust, it feels like a completely different experience. It's kind of hard to describe. If anybody who's had a 1/5 scale gas powered, you kind of know what I'm talking about, I think. Going from electric right after going to gas, I don't want to put this in a mean way that sounds bad, but it feels like a bit of a letdown. I know that sounds bad, but it just, the feeling's not the same. It feels a lot more like you're driving a toy. But nonetheless, as long as you drive this like not right after, like that's why it's not actually all that much fun driving an electric one alongside a buddy or somebody who has a gas powered one. Because the gas powered one's gonna completely like emasculate the electric one. But see about hitting this ramp again. Ooh. Ew. I broke something. Well, I guess both of them are broken now. I think we're gonna call it quits for the day, guys. We just broke 2 RCs, and that happens though. I kind of expect that every single time I take an RC out, kind of expect it to break. So let's see if this thing can climb up the steps. I think I just did something to the rear diff. Well, I can tell you the Baja wouldn't be able to do that just because it's rear wheel drive, doesn't have the clearance. But as you guys can see, you guys might not think these two machines are comparable, but I think they both in their own way make for a ton of fun. And like I said, it's kind of wet out here today. You can go drive a Baja through, you know, damp, through wet grass, maybe splash it through some water, but obviously if you want something completely waterproof, want to go in mud and water, this would be the way to go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Later.